Hey everybody, I just want to make a quick video and show you something that you can do to your bike that's cheap and will kind of customize it a little bit and make it different than everybody else. That's guaranteed. So one thing I do on the side to make a little money is I buy and sell these antique taillights. Here's one for instance. Okay, if you can see this, that is this is a backing plate for it, but this is a taillight for a 28 Studebaker. So when you hit the brake, this whole thing will light up and say Studebaker stop behind this lens. And that is probably the coolest thing you're ever gonna see. The housing, I had to do some modifications to it, but it's working. But just to start off, you go online, you buy one of these little side plates, right, for your license plate, and it's got the backing plate already with it. These holes, guys, these holes, and I had to drill these too, but big deal. So these two holes will line up to just about 75% of the 1920s and 30s taillight assemblies, okay? They literally will almost bolt up. Some of them do bolt up. And your socket goes right through here. Boom, there's your wiring. Guys, it's really, really easy, okay? So as far as like, well, what kind of light am I gonna buy? Look. These are the housings. This is for like a 28 Dodge, DeSoto, a Franklin, a Jordan, a Jefferson. These things line up, guys. And if they don't line up, they're damn close. Let's see if this one even works. Look at that. Look at that. Right there. Goes right in. If I move that, it would go right in. So you can buy these on eBay. You know, you look for these old school, say 20s and 30s, Chrysler, Dodge housings. Chryslers are a little bigger. I might have a few extras. This is a Model T taillight assembly. These are all the bezels. I've got a lot of stuff, guys, and happy to help any of you out. There's a completed Studebaker light. In fact, I'll even plug it in and show you guys what you're missing out on. But as long as I don't break it. Here we go. So that's what would happen when you hit your brake light on your Harley or your Kawasaki, whatever you're driving. How cool is that? Way cool. Let's see. So what I'm working on now is I've got that all done. This is basically ready to bolt up to it. This reflector piece in the back. Now this one's really way more complicated than the normal ones. The normal ones have these tabs that are riveted to the side. And where these two holes are here, they would be riveted to the side with a little bracket. Actually, why don't I just show you on this? Just like that, okay? Now your faceplate will bolt to those two little L brackets, holding it to the housing. This wasn't quite like that since it had this inside assembly. So what I did is I cut it out where there were two sockets. It's a complicated thing, don't worry about it. But I cut it out so the regular light bulb and light socket would fit in there, and the faceplate's going to bolt to the front of this, and then those two tabs hold it to the housing, and they keep this bottom license plate glass in place. Okay. So what I have an issue with is this plate goes essentially like this. Please don't break. And a little tighter than that, but this is vibrating when I drive. And if you know anything about an Evo, single cam Evo, it's a 98, it shakes a little bit. And it will absolutely shake this thing to death and break it. The other issue is this top piece of glass, just from my personal knowledge, is extremely rare. And I'm really, really lucky to not only have one, I have another complete housing I keep away from everything else over there. And I also have this one. And those are my two backup glasses, which would pain me to have to use. The beehives, these are called beehives. These aren't super rare. The Studebaker ones are a little more rare because they're rounded. The other ones are a little pointed. But you can get those. I got about 10 of them. So yeah, guys, it's not that expensive. You go buy something online, drill a couple holes, wire it up. The wire's like anything else. And you get to roll up next to your friends with a 28 Dodge 1-ton or whatever it may be, Taillight, and you're the coolest kid on the block. And trust me, I roll up to biker bars with this thing, and the one thing everybody says is, holy shit, look at that taillight. You know, it's not that big of a deal to me, but it's pretty cool to everybody else, I guess. So if you want more videos, I don't know, I'll make more. I don't think I have any followers, so just holler at me. I'll show you how I did the rat bike and this patina. It's coming along. It's something I'm doing little by little, but it's gonna look pretty dope when it's done. This was the original patina, natural, that I clear coated, but I screwed up the tank, so time to match it all again. So let me know.